Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It is New Year's Eve, and we are squeezing in one more hike into 2023 out in the Smokies. We got the crew together and we're gonna do a loop on the Appalachian Trail down, well, up to Shuckstack Fire Tower and then down to the Lost Cove Trail and the Lakeshore Trail. It's cold, y'all. So the climb up to Shuckstack is just long and steep. We're just coming off of a fairly flat section. So now we have the last push. We hit a couple of tiny patches of snow, like inch by inch, around 2 3/4 miles. And then we've gone through a couple of snowier patches depending on whether they're in the shade or not. It's still cold, but it's gorgeous. It was gorgeous up here. The scenery was not as snowy as we expected, but clumps of snow are melting and falling on us from the trees up here. So it kind of feels like we're in a blizzard, but it's super sunny. The seating areas were all covered in snow, which was extra nice. And we enjoyed sandwiches for our snack. Now we are on our way down from Shuckstack, heading toward the AT again, and then over to Lost Cove. It is freaking freezing out here, but my goodness, I love hiking in the snow. Look at these rhododendron. We are on our way down the Lost Cove Trail. It was super steep for the first mile or so. Just like a ski run just straight down off the mountain. And it's been leveling out, but we've also now had to deal with some creek crossings. The men have Gore-Tex on their shoes. I do not, so I have ended up just wading through the creeks, rolled my pants up, and just went ahead and got my feet wet to make it easier. Oh boy, this is a mess, but my feet are already wet. Ooh, that was warm. We did see a wild pig across the stream. It was running away from us. That's about it. After finishing up the Lost Cove Trail, we met up with the Lakeshore Trail. This runs along Fontana Lake, which is a huge dammed lake up here in the North Carolina mountains. It's actually run by the Tennessee Valley Authority for, power and all that jazz. So we are hiking about 5.5 miles along the lake. At some point close to the end, the trail will stop and we'll transition to a road walk. And we'll take that all the way back down to the car, including crossing Fontana Dam. Well, we have made it back to the pavement. Our Shuckstack Lost Cove Lakeshore loop is going to clock in at 14.5 miles with 3,500 feet of elevation gain. That does include a side trip up to the Shuckstack Fire Tower, which adds some of the climbing and maybe half a mile of distance round trip. When you're up there, it seems like it might not be worth it, but it definitely is. There's really great views from that tower. This is a great day hike option out here, out of Fontana Dam in the Smokies. And it's actually not only a wrap on our hike for today, but it's a wrap on our 2023 adventures. This is the last thing we'll be doing. It's been a good year, and we're happy that you are here for some of it or all of it, and maybe you're looking forward to what's coming. We'd love it if you would subscribe. That way you can always see where we're hiking next, and share our channel with anyone who you think might be interested in our journey. No matter what, we hope you have a great hike wherever you're headed next.